Hey guys, today is Tuesday, December 16th, and I am disconnecting.
Hey guys, we're here to talk about stuff. Sometimes it's silly, sometimes it's serious. But don't worry about us getting too formal. We're only here to make it normal.
Ladies.
For those of our subscribers who are frequent visitors, you know that I don't post very often. Aside from James, I post a little more frequently than the other 3 contributors, but I'm kind of bad at it. I have a hard time finding things to talk about, and I basically have to stretch myself to get a topic. I don't know when I started having difficulties with my creativity. It was probably when I transitioned into a teenager. I just stopped caring about anything. So while I am going to admit that I haven't been very frequent in my postings, that's not going to change because I am going to cut myself off from technology. The only reason for me to go online from now until an indefinite point would be to check my school email and to do online work for school. But otherwise, I won't really be in contact with a lot of people. I will also probably have restricted cell use, so if any friends want to contact me that way, it's going to be a little difficult. I'm doing this because I really need to focus on myself and my studies, and I have a hard time doing that with so many distractions. I'm going to try to come back into it and kind of wean myself into it so that I don't completely become sucked up in it and can't find a way to escape and have to do this all over again. I have a lot of stuff going on, and I think it's kind of important to work on myself before I worry about things that aren't exactly of great importance. The purging of the technological devices will begin either tonight or tomorrow afternoon. It's not really going to start any later than that. Part number 2. One of the biggest stresses in my life is probably school and grades and stuff. I worry a lot about my grades. And though they're usually pretty good, I don't think that they are right now. So I'm really freaking out here. One of my coping mechanisms isn't exactly healthy. So I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I have something called Trichotillomania. That means that I compulsively pull out my own hair. It works differently for some people. Some people will just pluck their eyebrows or their eyelashes or other areas that we just don't really want to talk about right now. Or, like me, you will pull from the top of your head. This has resulted in bald patches and a lot of insecurity on my part because I have to worry about trying to cover it up. So I'm going to show you the most recent attacks on my head. This one right here, it's kind of hard to see. I mean, there's like a, if you look at my hairline, it starts like about here, so I've been pulling from about this section. It's a little bit easier to tell because this is an abrasion from where I was pulling. I pulled back here along the hairline. I did this for a couple weeks until it was like this. A lot of people don't notice it, but some people do, and it's really distracting. The sides of my head do look very different if you really pay attention. Another spot that I've been pulling from is in the back of my head. This is the spot on the back of my head. I've been pulling from this spot for several days now. I've been pulling out my hair since I was 13. At first, it started with just pulling out the little baby hairs along the hairline. I used to just yank those out, try to get as many of them out as possible. And it escalated into full-fledged yanking out of my own hair more recently. I've been incredibly stressed lately, and my hands just can't stop touching my head. In a lot of my videos you can see that I am playing with my hair, or my hair has shifted, and that's when I've just stopped playing with my hair, and I tend to edit the parts where I'm rummaging through my hair out of the videos. A lot of stuff online is also causing me to be stressed, and I want to stay away from anything that can trigger it. I know that I need to seek therapy, but it's just the feeling of it is just so overwhelming that I have issues with it. I haven't told any of the other crew members that I would be taking a break, but I'm pretty sure they can handle themselves. My videos are just kind of me sitting down and ranting. I have a hard time being creative, so I just sit in front of a camera and talk. Sometimes when I sit down to talk about something, I start talking about something else, and my videos turn out to be something that I didn't exactly expect, but it's not bad. While I'm gone, remember to make it normal by keeping it weird, and rub a butt or something. Fruity. I have superheroes in my sweatshirt, which makes me really happy.